Welcome back to College Kings.
Welcome back to College Kings D1 Sports Talk. I'm your host, Alex, and this is my co-host, Beckham and Luke. Today we're
What's
talking
up?
about the draft.
What's up?
All right,
Yeah.
so
All right,
first
all
up, we're going to talk about the first round. How do we feel about Cam Ward going number 1 overall to the Titans?
I mean, he was the best quarterback.
I
in the
agree.
draft.
I feel like
he was the best.
He's worked hard. He was the first 0-star to ever go first overall. Second from the U. Let's go.
You were talking about Cam.
All
Ward.
about the U.
Oh,
Yup.
You were talking about Cam Ward a lot last time too.
I know. I knew it was going to happen. You see, I knew this was
No.
going to happen because it's really smart, but it's really not dangerous. He's proved himself all year long, being able to make big plays and
Well,
play under
we had a
pressure.
shocker at number 2.
I
Travis
agree.
Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
It was a trade.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
I don't
Jags
know.
traded for
I,
it.
I think the Browns traded because they needed to get the draft picks back from the Deshaun Watson.
Who did you think Travis Hunter was going to?
He was gonna go to the Browns.
Yeah, and then they traded him.
Yeah.
And
a
honestly,
shocker.
though, the Browns don't really have a quarterback. I feel like they kind of need to like build up first, and I feel like that's why like
Honestly, I feel like they needed someone though. They didn't.
Yeah.
they got
They
Mason
definitely
Graham. They're
need-
gonna make their defense better.
They got Myles Garrett help. He got help.
They got Mason Graham, pick number 5.
But
D
for
tackle.
wait, who do we think had the best draft?
Honestly, I think the Giants.
The Giants
Think about it. Okay.
definitely did.
They got
They-
Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart in the first round. They got Cam Scatterboo. All 3 of those guys right away. Cam Scatterboo, look at how he played against Texas. A lot
Yeah,
of those
I mean,
guys
that's
are
really-
NFL caliber
that's just
players.
One game though.
No, but if he could play like that every game, just him alone, he carried his team to almost
like
win
Beckham.
the game.
Beckham, what if he plays like that every single game?
Then he.
Think
should
about
be like that.
Texas has like the most NFL caliber players because they're paying the most people. Okay, and then
Yeah.
look at Jackson Dart, probably the second best quarterback. Doesn't turn over the ball a lot. Makes big plays in the SEC. He's
Second
perfect.
place besides Cam Ward.
Yeah, I mean Cam Ward was just built better, but
you
Abdul
say-
Carter, absolute dog from Penn State, helps out their
He-
defense a lot.
That was a great pickup, but he obviously wasn't going number 1 or 2.
That's just
I mean,
Look
the
what's on the
Giants.
table.
The Giants just got like one of the best players in the draft.
yeah,
Where did you see him going?
To the Giants.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
He wouldn't have gone to the Browns or to the Titans.
yeah, Titans need a quarterback. What do we feel about Will Campbell? There's a lot of there's some people
you know-
who don't believe in him just because of his short arms. But I feel like
that speech after he got drafted. I mean, he's gonna fight and die.
yeah,
You know.
that shows true character, hard work, and how he's gonna prove
You know,
everyone wrong.
Flight was actually dissing on him until he heard that speech,
Yeah,
and then he went crazy about him. He loves him now.
converted him.
Saw a video about that.
I feel like obviously O lineman's not gonna like bring the Patriots back, but I feel like
It's
he's definitely a good O lineman. He's super strong. You've probably seen that video of him squatting at LSU in the weight room.
With his short arms.
Yeah, that doesn't
well,
matter
it's
if he's
also-
super
it's
strong.
One,
I
it's
know.
one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, and also like you can see the mentality he has in the weight room, bringing people around him, like when he was squatting. That
Yeah.
video with Winks.
Yeah.
You've seen that. You can see if he brings. It's more about like if he brings that to the team. I feel like that will help out, like just mentality. But then
Yeah.
also he's a really strong guy. What do we feel about Ashton Genty going to the Raiders?
This was people were mad about. This is a good pick.
Yeah.
Wait, why were people mad about it?
Because like they needed other.
Yeah,
help,
I think
but-
they needed an O line.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they just need players to score.
Yeah. Look at
So
the
they
Raiders
just
aren't-
got Geno Smith, so they don't need a quarterback.
Yeah. Their
Um,
defense is pretty good already.
Yeah, they got what's the guy's name?
Yeah,
Crosby.
That guy. Yeah.
Crosby.
And a few other guys. I mean,
Yeah.
NFL.
I mean that he's one of the best players in the draft.
look at how Boise State. He carried Boise State on his back, and
Oh,
even
100%.
even against Penn State with like bringing so many guys to stop him, he broke through tackles and managed to run for a decent amount of yards.
We are.
We are, yeah, and like one of those guys,
Sorry.
Abdul Carter.
Oh, sorry.
Obviously, Penn State's defense was really good, and he still managed to break free and get like first downs and make plays.
He's already one of the highest paid running backs.
Really?
He's the second highest paid running back.
Who's the
already.
highest?
Saquon.
Yeah. Okay, but that makes
I
sense.
should have known. I should have known.
Yeah.
Saquon.
Speaking of the Eagles, how do we feel about the Eagles this draft? I mean,
Who'd they get first round? Let me see.
Jihad
Ooh.
Campbell from Alabama,
Uh,
linebacker.
So I actually wish the Bengals would have got him.
Yeah.
I don't know how he dropped that far back. He's actually really good.
They also got local Ty Robinson from Nebraska.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah.
They did get Ty Robinson.
Do you guys think Ty Robinson's a steal or no?
No,
Honestly.
What round? Fourth?
Fourth. But like
I think
people were saying he could have gone in second round. Look how fast he was at the
He,
combine.
he was top 5 in I think every single stat.
He ran he was the fastest D lineman at the combine, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was top 5 in every
He was
single
like-
category.
He ran
there
like a
was.
4.83, I think.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I
He
feel
is
like,
so
I
fast.
feel like he could have gone in at third.
Some were saying he could get second or third.
I mean, he is. What do we think about the Giants trading up for Jackson Dart?
I think it's smart. Look,
It's definitely.
they got
smart.
one of probably the best defensive player in the draft and
Easily.
the second best quarterback in the draft, all in the first
Some
round.
could argue it's the best quarterback.
No.
I don't know. I
I
mean,
Cam Moore's not. His O line at Miami was really good,
I agree.
and now he's getting put into an O line that's horrible.
But he was able to escape the pocket multiple times.
Not really.
Look against if you look at like some games against Florida, Florida's D line was really good,
Yeah, but like
and they tried to get in the backfield a lot, and they did, but he still was able to make big plays.
well, Cam Ward in some games would just sit back there for like 10
Yeah.
seconds.
But that's because he could.
That's not gonna happen for the Titans.
I agree, but he was still able to escape the pocket, and he's smart. He doesn't like run into people like what's that one guy from Jacksonville?
All right.
Where-
Yeah. No, but my point is,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
smart. He's probably not gonna get injured.
Travis
He'll run.
Hunter?
No, the quarterback from Jacksonville. That like
You're talking about
Trevor
Travis Hunter?
Lawrence?
no, yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He got help. Trevor Lawrence just got help for.
No, I'm talking
wide
about
receiver help.
Cam Ward's not gonna like probably won't get injured like some of these other quarterbacks that like do all this like.
I feel
late
like
sliding.
this
Well-
honestly, I get
well-
that Cam Ward's probably the best quarterback, but this just you're
Glazed.
glazing. You're
Well,
glazing.
okay,
you're
I'm-
glazing him too much.
I'm just thinking about what I've seen him play.
don't see any
Jags.
cons.
The Jags didn't have any O line.
You don't see.
Look
I
at
know, and that's why their quarterback got injured.
But you think he's gonna be? You think he's gonna be crazy? That's what you're saying.
He's
What?
not.
I'm not saying
You,
he's gonna
you think
be.
he's just gonna be
crazy.
the best? That's just
No.
how much you're talking about him. You're
I'm
acting
just
like he's
saying-
gonna be the best.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah, he probably will be good, but he's not gonna be the best like you're glazing him up
Yeah.
today.
No, but I'm saying he's better than Jackson Dart.
That could be debatable to anyone though. Like he
Yeah, and that's
Like a
why we're
blip.
having a debate about it.
then stop. Hey, just look.
All right, let's
look
move
at-
on.
no. Actually, take a look at Jackson Dart and just stop glazing.
I have watched him play.
Oh.
How do you guys feel about Isaiah Bond not getting drafted?
Honestly,
Let's hear. Let's hear Alex.
I haven't really thought about that
Alex,
much,
you got
but
some hot takes, so let's hear it.
I mean,
I feel like he should have at least been drafted. I
he-
feel like there's some guys
he
that
should have been. Yeah, he
If
should have been at
he-
least drafted.
if he stayed at Alabama, he would have been drafted.
yeah.
He would have been.
Tommy Hill almost
Ooh.
got drafted.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't get drafted. He was
Me too. Tommy Hill.
Who does he play
Okay.
for?
Nebraska.
Yeah. I follow him on TikTok actually, so.
He was actually the 16th best player at cornerback.
Yeah. I was actually shocked he didn't get drafted. I mean, a lot of those Nebraska guys that didn't get like what's that called? Signed.
How do we feel about Kobe Bryant not getting drafted? What?
It's a real guy.
I know.
He's from Kansas.
I know.
That's so funny.
Knock it off.
Oh, Nick Nash.
Nick.
He was the best wide receiver in the draft. He had the number one in receptions, yards, and touchdowns.
Yeah.
He had the triple crown.
All right, we just got to get to the most important thing. Not Travis Hunter. Shadur Sanders going in the 5th round. Like, what are we doing? How does this happen? What do you guys think led to
Well,
this? Considering people
Obviously, he's not a good quarterback. He
I
got drafted in
agree.
5th round. He didn't even participate in the combine.
Yeah, but are we also going to talk about this? Look, notice when we were talking earlier about Cam Ward,
Right.
think about how many times Shedeur Sanders got sacked. Like, against Nebraska, he got sacked 5 times in one game because he had a bad O-line. If he has a bad O-line, and he had to leave the game, he got injured. He didn't even play the whole game, and Nebraska players were, like, asking him where he went. He had to leave. He got sacked, like, I think it was, like, I don't know. I don't want to say 40 times.
Are we looking it up?
Yeah, we're going to have to give it a little search.
That's not how you spell Shedeur.
It's the first thing.
He got sacked 42 times in the same season. He is not going to
Guys,
make big
do
plays.
we think Dylan Raiola will get drafted?
He will.
He 100%
His dad
will.
played in the NFL. He's already a good freshman. He'll get.
If you
drafted.
call him Patrick Mahomes Jr.,
He's not Patrick Mahomes.
good.
Is Arch Manning one and done? Like one season and he's on the draft.
Honest, probably. He's literally just chasing money. Why do you think he's at
What makes
Texas?
what
He's
makes
at
you-
Texas for a reason because they paid him the most. They're paying him like $6 million a year.
Yeah, but like that's kind of because he's also really good.
Yeah, but he's also
You think
really
he'll
just
go-
looking for money.
You think he'll go number 1 in the draft next year?
I don't know. It depends on what the need is. Like how. Okay, honestly, I've heard like the
Do you
Saints.
think he's good, Alex?
He's good, but he
but-
didn't play that much. He was behind Quinn Ewers, so we can't really like see.
Oh, shocker! Quinn Ewers in
Yeah.
the 7th round.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's not as good as some people think. Of
Well,
he's behind
they-
Quinn Ewers,
well,
who
they-
went in the 7th round.
He was also a freshman.
He was a sophomore, but yeah.
He's a sophomore now.
No, he was a sophomore. Because then this season, this fall, he'll be a junior.
I swear he was a freshman last year.
No, he was a sophomore.
Where was he at? But he was at Texas for 2 years now.
I don't know. I'm not a Glazer for
No,
him.
I thought.
I don't know. I'm not his follower. He's a sophomore though. Well, he was. Now he'll be a junior.
Well, you must be his Glazer if you know he's a sophomore.
Yeah, because they would say it on the TV when I was watching the game.
Ball knowledge. Just ball knowledge.
Oh, he was at USC.
That makes sense. They probably paid him a lot of money too. Like I said, chasing the money. Stop it.
What?
All right. Back to Shedeur Sanders going
Oh, wait,
in the
no,
5th
he actually-
round.
Arch Manning, he actually did stay at Texas for 2 years.
Makes sense. They're paying him the most
I
money.
mean, Quinn Ewers was playing good in college.
I know, but
Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
saying, look, if he was a 7th round,
Well, look, Arch Manning got like 3 games to prove himself, and he proved himself. When Quinn Ewers was hurt,
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying
That
like
doesn't mean. That doesn't.
those
mean he's-
games weren't like
yeah,
difficult
being a
games.
backup in college doesn't mean you're not good.
Yeah, and just because he got 7th round pick doesn't mean like.
no. But I'm saying I don't
Well,
think
at
it'll be the
least he got
first
drafted.
overall. Yeah.
Yeah, at least he did get drafted.
I'm saying I don't think it'll be the first overall.
I don't know what those buttons do.
I don't think he'll go first.
Wait, tell a joke.
Um,
Wait, guys, a new word is Shedeur. Like, no one wants him.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
it was.
That was a good one. All right.
Crickets. Really?
Wow.
No one thought that was funny, so we have crickets on.
All right. Let's keep going, boys.
All right. Let's look at.
Wait,
let's look at the
new
second
segment,
round.
guys.
We're looking at the second round. The Browns. What do we feel about them?
Who'd they get? They got like a...
Quinshawn Judkins, Carson Schwessinger from UCLA.
It's, Schwessinger.
Yeah.
Wait, Quinton Junction.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Browns are gonna trade Quinshawn Judkins to the Titans next year,
Ricardo.
and we're gonna have Cam Ward and Quinshawn Judkins.
Wait,
gonna be crazy.
Ricardo?
Your dinner's ready.
How do we think about
What do you think about Tyler Shaw? I've never heard of this guy before. He's from Louisville.
the quarterback?
Yeah, I never have heard of this guy just
Neither have
until like the draft. But like Louisville has actually been like they had like a shootout against Miami. Like it was back and forth. I mean, Miami was gonna win because they had Cam Ward, but like
Wow.
they were high scoring. It was a high scoring game. They just kept like
Are we gonna keep glazing Cam Ward?
yes.
Miami was gonna win. Like, not only do you glaze Miami, but you also glaze Cam Ward.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What do we think about Trevion Henderson going to the Patriots? Do we think him and what's his name from LSU are gonna like go crazy next year?
No.
No, you don't think the
Not
Patriots?
yet. The Patriots, they need one more year to develop.
All right, but you think
They-
this? Do you think this will help? At least?
Yes. It's a piece of the
Who's
puzzle.
better? Do you
I
think?
feel-
Do you think Trevion Henderson or Quinshon Judkins is better? Who's better?
I'd probably say. Wait, what one's the big? Who started at Ohio State? I think it
They
was Junkins.
both played.
They both played. I think it's Junkins that's better.
I think Trevion Henderson is. I don't know.
Wow.
Something about Quinshon Judkins, like
like your dinner's ready. Like,
yeah, like he has like a feminine side to him almost. Like I don't know.
Ah,
Something's just throwing me off. Like something with his like.
what is that?
That's just not necessary.
No, I'm so serious.
You're not serious though.
I am like. Also, just like look at it when. Okay, I didn't watch Ohio State much. But when they played
I know.
Nebraska,
You only watched Miami, but
He
it's
got-
okay.
why would I watch Ohio State? I'm not even an Ohio State fan.
You don't have to watch.
But
them.
when they played Nebraska, like Quinshon Judkins got destroyed.
Hey, did you know the Bengals got an old offensive tackle from
what
Miami?
what looks what is feminine
He
about
has
Quinshon?
two different colors hair. It's like his hair's bipolar.
Oh, maybe he has. Hey, and maybe he has.
He looks like King Von, but like not really.
Put on the podcast, but okay, Alex.
Nothing's there.
Oh, my fault.
I think we're running out of time here, right?
We've been going
Running out
for
of
23
time.
minutes.
Running out of time.
All right.
You know, like running, like it's like
All
we're
right,
past
all
like 10
right,
minutes.
all
Do we
right.
think Omaha's going to the draft?
Wait, guys, we're past 10 minutes.
10. All
That's
right.
a funny one, eh?
That was pretty funny. All right.
So that's probably gonna be what's gonna be our next podcast?
They will be back talking about baseball, the road to Omaha.
Well, Omaha. Come down.
Will Omaha come to Omaha? That's the question, isn't it?
Alex Ozaffel might be a joke on this podcast.
I
but-
might be, but Luke is a bigger joke, and he's not even funny.
No one
So.
thought that was funny. That's why we have crickets chirping.
Yep.
There's no
Chirping
one
for
left.
Luke.
No one
Yeah.
left.
All right.
Ah.
Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.